Number 1, Lennox Rodriguez. Number 3, Eric Toronto. Number 4, Sean Isidro. Number 10, Manuel Almanzar. And number 12, Jose Zui. And now the starting lineup for the home team, the Indians. Number 1, Kyle Betts. Number 2, Bryce Flower. Number 5, Adam Rebeau. Number 23, Tyler Vialli. And number 25, Zach Dursey. Good luck to both teams.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to Day 2 of the 2025 Jack Riley Holiday Tournament, as this will be our first consolation showdown, as it's a matchup featuring the Memorial Tigers and the Wayne Valley Indians. Hi, everybody, I'm Dan Long. So glad they could join us courtside here from inside Fort Lee High School's East Gymnasium. Memorial yesterday lost to Randolph 48-33 in their contest, while Wayne Valley was not able to attend here on the first day of the event, so then they were subsequently put in the consolation bracket. Wayne Valley is 2-1 on the season. Joe Like is the head coach, and Memorial 0-5. Mark Troback is the head coach. Wayne Valley will be the home side. They are in their navy blue with the white numerals, and Memorial is the road team in their road white, with the black numerals outlined in orange. And we're underway as immediately they go to their big man in Wayne Valley. A couple of missed opportunities inside. Third opportunity that time for Zach Durstein, and it eventually leads to a jump ball. So Durstein had two great opportunities inside, missed on both, followed up a third time and got blocked, and it led to a jump ball possession arrow favoring Memorial. And Memorial nearly turned it over. Wayne Valley last was in action on December 22nd when they lost by 2 to Teaneck. That is their only loss of the season. They've defeated Passaic County Tech and Clifton. Memorial looking for that elusive first win of the season in this 2025-26 campaign. 0-5 start to the year. They were close in the first half against Randolph, but the three-point shot was what did them in. Randolph knocked down 9 threes in that game. And there's another turnover, and it's going to be a jump ball, held ball, possession arrow this time favoring Wayne Valley. So possession goes back over to the Indians. Last season, Wayne Valley went 2-1 in their debut appearance here in the Jack Riley Holiday Tournament. They defeated Riverdale in their opening game, then lost to Oltapan in the semifinals before bouncing back to defeat Passaic in their final game. Finishing in third place, and there's a nice take to the rim that time by number 23, Tyler Vialli. Vialli has been off to a red-hot start for Wayne Valley this season, averaging 27 points per game for the Indians. One of the top scorers in all of New Jersey in the early stages of this brand-new campaign. Almanzar takes his man off the dribble, and the baseline jumper this time no good. Rebounded by Wayne Valley as the Indians look to push the pace down the floor, and they immediately get it into the hands of Kyle Betts for the uncontested lay-in. 4-0 start for Wayne Valley here, 90 seconds gone by in the first quarter. Bottled up and contained, and it looks like another turnover is going to be procured by Wayne Valley, courtesy of Bryce Flower. So Wayne Valley has now turned Memorial over a couple of different times. Here's a turnaround shot inside the lane, no good. Tipped around, and the rebound secured by Manuel Almanzar. Almanzar getting it down into the half court. This is a Memorial side that has been held under 50 points in 4 of their 5 games this season. Offense was hard to come by, but not that time for Lennox Rodriguez. The team's leading scorer with his first 2 points of the day is a 4-2 lead for Wayne Valley. Whipped pass over across to the far side. There's contact on the three-point shot. And it looks like it's Kyle Betts who's going to head to the foul line. That'll be the first foul of the game whistled against either team, as that foul will go against Memorial, as that was Eric Toronto fouling the three-point shooter. First foul shot for Kyle Betts is no good. Betts is a 6'1 senior, averaging 4.7 points per game this season. At 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in their last game against Teaneck. And Betts misfiring on the first 2 foul shot opportunities. He'll get one more after again being fouled in the act of shooting a 3. And Betts gets that last one, goes 1 of 3 in that trip to the line. He's got 3 points here in the first quarter. As a team, Wayne Valley, it's not one of their strengths. They're shooting only 58% from the foul line to begin this season. Rodriguez across the middle of the lane. Isidro tried to lob it up top and got it stolen away once again by Bryce Flower. Flower had 10 steals on the season coming into today's game. You could see why he is the leader in that category. Wayne Valley leading 5-2. Worked around, good ball movement. Flower in the middle of the zone, getting it back straight away up top. Rabeau getting it down low to Durstein, and Durstein gets swatted away from behind by Toronto. That goes out of bounds, will be possession staying with Wayne Valley. Zach Durstein listed at 6'11", tallest player by far in this year's tournament. Here's Durstein again, and he sails in. And that's going to be waved off. No bucket on the play, as that looks like it's going to be an over-the-back foul against the imposing junior for Wayne Valley. First foul of the game against the Indians. Isidro dropping it off to his teammate inside, and there's going to be another foul against Durstein. So back-to-back fouls against the big man for Wayne Valley has him situated with 2 fouls in the early goings of this game. Sends Anthony Lopez to the foul line to shoot 2. Lopez is short on his first foul shot attempt. Lopez, sophomore, averages 3 points per game, sinks the second foul shot. Pulls Memorial back to within 2. 5-3 start to this game for Wayne Valley. Skip pass, Vialli getting it back up top. Rowe getting it inside to Flower. Good ball movement there. Finds Vialli lurking all by his lonesome on the far side, and he cans the 3. Tyler Vialli with his first made triple of the game. He knocked down 5 threes in that 2-point loss against Teaneck in their last game, and that is ricocheted last touch off of Josue Zuin, the point guard for Memorial, as Memorial turns it over. Vialli again has been off to a scintillating start to this season. 32 points, 5 3-pointers, 6 rebounds against Teaneck. 32 points, 6 3-pointers against Passaic County Tech in their season opener. And last year he averaged 15 points a game in this very tournament. We'd like to thank our presenting sponsors of not only the Jack Riley Holiday Tournament, but all of our broadcast coverage throughout the 2025-26 school year, including the Fort Lee PBA, Cofasso's Fairway Market, the Finest Construction, Fort Lee Soccer Club, Rusin and Daru Electric, Bridgman Basketball Camp, the Fort Lee VFW, Visions Federal Credit Union, It's Greek to Me, Connect One Bank, Bergen Black Sox, Senator Builders, UCS Strength and Speed, the Collective Salon, and the Fort Lee Education Association. This tournament will take a breather tomorrow, and then we'll resume action following up on Tuesday in Championship Day. As are per the rules here in the state of New Jersey, can't host a tournament for 3 consecutive days. Approaching the midway point of this first quarter, 8-3 lead for Wayne Valley. Bo's shot inside, no good. Durstein was held up there underneath, and that's going to be possession arrow, bringing back over to Memorial on the other side. Again, the decision was made before the actual snowfall came down by Wayne Valley that they would not be offering transportation for their team based on the projections of the snow. And because of that, they did not play yesterday in a game that they were going to be matched up against Bergenfield. So then they were put in the consolation bracket. Bergenfield in the upper tier of the bracket as Memorial turns it over. So that is why Bergenfield is going to be taking on Randolph later today in our first semifinal. Second semifinal is going to be Old Tappan versus North Bergen. And then our second consolation game that's going to be coming up following this one is going to be Passaic taking on the home team in Fort Lee. Here's Vialli again, setting and firing. This time left the three-point shot short. Tipped away, and the tip actually gets into the hands of Betts. Wayne Valley doing all the little hustle plays right now to track it down. That shot inside, just too wide of the mark. Pagorlak overshot the rim that time inside. Number 12, Greg Pagorlak, the 6'3 senior. Closing in on the final 3 minutes of the first quarter. Zewin is a Jrht trying to attack hard to the rim and then went over the back after trying to crash the offensive boards after his initial miss. As the Jrht was trying to find his way to an offensive putback after a nice move to the rim. As the Jrht averaging just under 10 points per game this season, had 9 points in the loss yesterday against Randolph. Vialli with no resistance swoops his way right to the rim. He quickly has 7 points here in the first quarter. And that time it's going to be a bump foul against Wayne Valley after they were trying to trap. As Zewin almost got caught into another turnover. It's going to be the third team foul against Wayne Valley. Foul was against Bryce Flower that time, his first. Rodriguez. Double team swarming him. Finds the open man underneath the rim for the easiest of lay-ins for Anthony Lopez. Lopez has 3 of his team's 5 points here in the first quarter. Good decision that time by Rodriguez. Saw the double team, saw where it was coming from, and he found the vacated position on the floor. Vialli dropping it down low inside. Hook pass into the corner. Around the side it goes. Here's a steal once again by Rodriguez. Rodriguez initiated the contact, drew the contact and the foul against Kyle Betts. And that'll send Lennox Rodriguez to the foul line to shoot 2. Looks like a timeout's going to be taken on the floor. That was Betts' first foul. 4th team foul against Wayne Valley. As Lennox Rodriguez dish out the assist and now has a chance to add to his 2 points so far here in the first quarter of action. Last season, Wayne Valley went 17-10, lost to Demarest in the North 1 Group 3 quarterfinals. A couple of seasons ago, Wayne Valley had a great year, 22-6 overall record in the 23-24 season. Advanced all the way to the North 1 Group 3 sectional semifinals, where they eventually lost to Northern Highlands. That same campaign, Wayne Valley won the Passaic County Championship in a win over Eastside in 2024. As Wayne Valley's side has high expectations for themselves, they compete out of the Big North Independence Division, along with Wayne Hills, Passaic Valley, Fairlawn, Lakeland, and New Milford. First foul shot by Rodriguez is no good. Rodriguez with 2 points on only 4 points yesterday in the loss against Randolph. And he goes 1 of 2 in his trip to the line there. He's got 3. Here's Rodriguez with another steal. Wayne Valley starting to get a little loose with the handle, and then an and one finish. Acrobatic in the air there by Rodriguez. Hung up in the air, got the hoop and the harm, and now a chance at a traditional three-point play. And already Rodriguez with more points here in the first than he had all last game. Foul shot, though, was left short. He's 1 of 3 at the foul line here in the first quarter. But he's got a game-high 5 for Memorial. And the Tigers clawing their way back. They're within 2. Now make it within 4. Bogorlak with his first 2 points of the day after Wayne Valley easily got through the full court pressure of Memorial for the layup. 12-8 lead for the Indians. Once again, trying to go to the rim was Rodriguez. Offensive rebound by Lopez underneath. Zewin, fadeaway jump shot. Off the mark, no good, as that goes out of bounds. Josue Zewin was trying to force things a little bit too much, and then the fadeaway shot that maybe he sees his favorite NBA players hit consistently was not in his arsenal. Here's Vialli with a mid-range jumper, no good. Gorlak, offensive rebound, trying to feed his leading scorer back the ball, but that was fumbled away. 50 seconds left to go here in the first. Lopez, Zewin open for 3, and that time it rims off. And that's knocked out of bounds. Last touch off of Jrht. Closing into the final 30 seconds of this first quarter here from Fort Lee High School's East Gymnasium. Turnaround shot that time by Robbo, no good. "20 seconds left to go in the quarter. They were asking for 1 shot, and that time Rodriguez just decided to take it himself. Misfired on the layup. That gives Wayne Valley a chance for one final possession themselves on offense. Rabo going right down the heart of the defense. Worked around the perimeter. That shot is blocked from the outside. Still on the ensuing carom. Wayne Valley was looking like they were going to have an opportunity, and the quarter will end with a 12-8 advantage here for Wayne Valley, as the Indians got off to a hot start, and they'll lead by 4 as we head to the start of the second quarter, as you're watching all the action here exclusively on the Fort Lee Athletics YouTube channel. Tyler Vialli of Wayne Valley, the leading scorer for all players. He scored 7 points in that first quarter alone to stake Wayne Valley out to a 12-8 advantage. You're at Fort Lee's East Gymnasium as Wayne Valley trying to win their first game that they've played here in this tournament. Winner of this game will play the winner of game number 2 here today, which will be a matchup featuring Passaic and Fort Lee. Shot from the outside, no good. Memorial fumbled away that rebound attempt as Lopez was the man inside, and then the ensuing air ball was taken in by Jrht. Zewin once again losing the handle inside the lane. Turnovers have been Achilles' heel so far in this tournament for Memorial, and I would imagine, this season off to this 0-5 start. Turnaround shot inside the lane, no good. And a putback attempt by Wayne Valley was blockered away. Christian Vanzini, number 11, swooped in to have that loose ball. Karam went up for the layup and had that rudely met at the rim. Bryce Flower, the 6'1 senior, will come back into the game for Wayne Valley. Here's Vialli straightaway three, no good. And rebounded inside by Anthony Lopez. The sophomore has gotten off to a good start. A couple rebounds, 3 points in that first quarter. Lopez seeing more time here in this lineup today than he did yesterday. Memorial trying to go with a little size after predominantly going with a guard lineup yesterday in that loss against Randolph. Jrht coughs it up as the double team came to him, but he forces the turnover right back. And here's Rodriguez with a left-hand lay-in. Lennox Rodriguez with 7 points here for Memorial. He's got 7 of his team's 10. Back to a 2-point margin, 12-10. Vialli in the middle of the zone, turnaround shot, and he can't get it to drop. Offensive rebound, though, by Wayne Valley. Rabeau getting it over now to Flower. And here is Adam Rabeau, averaging just under 8 points per game this season. Good ball movement led to the wide open three, and that time it is converted to the near side by Christian Vanzini. Vanzini, the junior, averaging only 2 points per game, already surpassing that with his 3 points on that one possession. Memorial trying to get to it. Lopez does, gets right to the rim. Good hands there by Anthony Lopez. Lopez did a nice job of corralling that tough pass to him and then just took his man baseline in for the lay-in. Lopez with 5. Vialli draws a lot of defense to him. Here's another look from 3 to the near side. And once again, back-to-back triples by Vanzini. He's quickly got 6 points here in the second quarter for Wayne Valley, who stretched their lead to 6. A nice up and under move. Reverse lay-in is good. Josue Zuin with a highlight reel finish. He took it with his speed, the length of the floor, and then a dipsy-do up and under move on the reverse lay-in. Vialli was thinking about the NBA range three, gets it back up top to Flower. Flower dumping it down low in the post. And Rabeau doing a nice job of maneuvering inside and banking it home for his first 2 points of the afternoon. 20-14 lead for Valley. Zuin again getting double teamed, gets it up top to Rodriguez, back to the point guard. Over to the far side, here's Jrht setting and firing. He left a lot of his three-point shots short yesterday. That follows suit again, but good offensive rebound in this possession for the Tigers. So Memorial will retain possession. Isidro was trying to get it to the cutter inside. Here's Jrht with a high arcing three in the near side corner, no good. Lopez, though, with the offensive rebound inside. And there's now in the far side, third time's the charm for Eric Jrht. He had taken a shot from the far side, then he came around to the near side corner in front of us, and eventually found his way after the offensive rebound to the far side again. Then he knocks down the three ball. Jrht had 6 points against Randolph yesterday, his first 3 points of this game. Back to a 3-point margin. Beautiful high-low as Vialli finding his teammate, Pogorlak, inside. Pogorlak with 4 points off the bench. 22-17 lead for Wayne Valley. Rodriguez, Zuin, finding Lopez. Again underneath, no one covering him. Underneath the basket, and then Lopez once again swooping his way up to the rim. 7-point effort there for Anthony Lopez. The sophomore, who averages only 3 points per game, has done a fabulous job of just lurking underneath and finding his way to countless number of uncontested layups. 22-19, it's been a good start here in game number 1 on day number 2. Wayne Valley leads by 3, 22-19. Jrht was not happy with his team as he took that timeout, came off the floor. Wanted that attention to detail on defense, and they got great execution on offense out of the timeout as Vialli gets the easy lay-in after the high-low play, courtesy of the assist from Zach Durstein. Vialli with 9, and now he steps in front of the passing lane and forces the turnover. Contorted layup attempt that time by Vanzini. Memorial was breaking out with it, but then they turn it right back over. Here's Vialli, no good. Tipped around, hot potato inside, it's Flower again, and another extra possession for Wayne Valley. Another look from 3. Vialli just can't get the threes to fall so far in this game, but again, the hustle play leading to the Betts finish inside. Betts now up to 5 points. So out of the timeout, 4 quick points here for Wayne Valley. They've just been out hustling Memorial, and that's going to be an offensive foul whistled against Manuel Almanazar. Used the free arm to just push off of his defender that time, and Wayne Valley going on a bit of a run here just before halftime, trying to stretch that margin. They currently enjoy a 7-point lead. Flower inside, no good. Memorial trying to cut into this deficit. They've been led by Anthony Lopez and Lennox Rodriguez, each with 7 points. And a foul against Wayne Valley will stop the clock with 1:40 left to go in the second quarter. That foul will be charged against Vanzini, his first. Team's first here of the second quarter. Memorial having a couple players nearly collide with one another just shy of midcourt. They save the possession though. Swin, jump shot, rattled halfway in and out. Rebounded underneath by Vialli. Wayne Valley into the corner. Thinking about the 3 was Betts. Pass it up. Here's Vanzini, another shot from deep, no good. Durstein tipped it out to his teammate to save the possession. Nice pass underneath, and an and-one look here, and a chance for Kyle Betts off the assist from his teammate again, Tyler Vialli. Great court vision in the top of the key. He found his man wide open underneath on the diagonal block. And now Betts, who has 7 points, has a chance to complete this 3-point play and get to 8 and stretch this Wayne Valley lead potentially to double digits. Foul shot was no good. Found its way back to Betts. Betts misfires that time, and a rebound underneath by Lopez. Kyle Betts only 1 of 4 from the foul line so far in this game. And again, Wayne Valley trying to administer the full court pressure. Zewin trying to do a little too much dribbling here, and then the double team comes to him. Jrht trying to get possession. And a timeout is called by Memorial as Wayne Valley is lulling them to sleep with this pressure that allows the inbound to happen, and then immediately a double team comes and flocks to the ball carrier. Memorial's been turning it over at a big clip here in the first half. A big reason why Wayne Valley enjoys currently a 28-19 lead. Again, you're watching Day 2 coverage of the 2025 Jack Riley Holiday Tournament. I'm Dan Long. Glad that he could join us courtside here, courtesy of the Fort Lee Athletic Department's YouTube channel. The first of 4 games here on day number 2. Then we'll have a day off. And again, we'll be back in action for the third and final day of the tournament on Tuesday. Memorial of West New York in Hudson County taking on Wayne Valley of Passaic County. "30 seconds left to go in the half. Rodriguez, 7 points. Trying to outlet that pass to the far side. Wayne Valley nearly intercepted it. Zewin getting it out of trouble, getting it up the floor to Rodriguez. Zewin with 10 seconds on the clock. Zewin again almost coughing it up, has to try to get around the advance of Wayne Valley, but Kyle Betts gets called for the foul. Did not beat him to the spot that time as he shuffled and got called for the bump. Five seconds left to go here in the quarter. Memorial's going to have to get a shot off, and they won't. As that time, Zewin was thinking that it was a little pick and roll action with his teammate Sean Isidro, but he was not there, and the pass went away. So Wayne Valley will take a 9-point lead with them into the start of the second half. 28-19 lead for the Indians here in the first consolation game of day number 2 at the Jack Riley Holiday Tournament. We'll be back for the start of the second half coming up shortly. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half here at East Gymnasium as Memorial will start with possession. They are in their road white with the black numerals outlined in orange and the orange trim. Wayne Valley defending in their home navy blue. Here's a shot from three, no good by Jrht. Quick outlet down the other way. Rabot in the open floor weaves his way through traffic and easily scores. So right off of the miss by Memorial, Wayne Valley cashes in transition. Rabot with 4 points now in this game, and Wayne Valley with their largest lead at 11. Rodriguez saves it inbounds before another possible turnover for the Tigers. Team that is 0-5 on the season, looking for their elusive first win of the 2025-26 campaign. The team that a season ago went 10-14, lost to Fairlawn in the playoffs, as that is a three-point shot canned by Lennox Rodriguez. Rodriguez has had a nice bounce-back performance for Memorial after being held to only 4 points yesterday. He's got 10 here today. Rabot inside, and Jrht stood his ground, didn't get the charge call in his favor, but then got the ensuing air ball to fall right into his mitts. Then he got it up to his teammate. Into the corner it goes to Eric Jrht, the senior. Rodriguez inbounds it up top to Jrht, who has 3 points in this game. Zewin getting inside Jrht. Jrht had 9 points yesterday, scoreless so far in this one. Vialli defending against him. Zewin with the double team flying to him, then throws it away. It's going to be another turnover forced by Wayne Valley, and the lay-in by Vanzini. Christian Vanzini, 8 points in this game off the bench. He knocked in a pair of consecutive made threes in the second quarter. And Zewin got around the defense that time for the scoop shot layup. Josue Zewin now with 4 points in this game. 32-24, Vialli long-range three. He had a little more time and space to step in, but he uncorked that deep three that led to the air ball. Sometimes you see that in gyms where they have the college line painted as well, that players fall in love with the deeper shot attempt. No other line here, but Vialli again just a little outside his own range. And Jrht did a nice job of maneuvering his way inside, drawing the contact, and heading to the foul line for the first time here this afternoon. 5:27 left to go in the third. Jrht, who had a nice-looking foul shooting repertoire yesterday in the game. A high-arcing shot that sometimes barely even grazed the net. That time getting the benefit of the roll off the rim, but he knocks in a pair at the foul line. And Memorial is refusing to go away. They're back to within 6, 32-26. Entry pass around the side and now to the near side. Vanzini getting it back up top. Here's Vanzini for a corner three. Looking for his third triple, no good. Jrht skies high for the board. Rodriguez might have gotten off with a bit of a push-off. Try to feed it inside, and Durstein anticipating. And the 6'11 junior big man swooped in for the interception. Vialli getting it back up top to Vanzini. Here's Betts in the corner. Durstein thinking about going a little high-low. Did not get the shot opportunity he wanted. Pass it up to his teammate, and Vanzini cashes in on his third long ball of the game. He's got 11 now for Wayne Valley. Durstein with another assist. Zewin maneuvers through traffic, gets it over to Jrht in the corner for three, no good. Memorial hit only 1 3 in that entire first half. That is just not in their arsenal this season, which hurts them and why this team has only averaged 43 points per game. Vialli was wide open, and they still found him after all that time. Durstein dropping another dime. As Vialli now up to 11 points of his own. Zach Durstein, while not scoring a single point in this game, has had an enormous effect as an offensive rebounder and as a facilitator for this Wayne Valley offense. 37-26. So after the lead had been trimmed down to 6 just a couple of moments ago, 5-0 spurt here for Wayne Valley stretches the margin back to 11. Jrht hook pass inside to nowhere. Durstein getting it up the floor to Betts. Betts with a head of steam, and Betts and one. Count the bucket there for Kyle Betts. He's got 9. He'll head to the foul line, and it's now the largest lead of the game here for Wayne Valley at 39-26. With 3:36 left to go here in the third. Betts, perfect form that time on the foul shot. Completes the three-point play. He's got 10. (40-26) lead right now here for Wayne Valley. Trying to go to 3-1 to begin their season. Knocked out of bounds, tipped out, last touch off of Wayne Valley, so it'll stay possession with Memorial. Again, this tournament will take a day off and then we'll resume in a couple days' time on Tuesday. Loser of this game will play in the first game of the day on Tuesday at 12:30 against the loser of our second game. That's going to be following this one in the consolation bracket. Fort Lee taking on Passaic, and now a foul is going to be whistled behind against Viale. Viale gets called for the holding foul, his second. Here's a draw. Zewin gained a little separation, gave it to his teammate for the long-range 3 on the far side. That time no good by Principe. Here's Viale. Up top, Vanzini's been the hot shooter from the outside, no good. Rebound out to Memorial as the Tigers look to press it down the other way, and a foul in transition after Manuel Almanazar went right to the rim and drew the contact on his way up. That'll be 2 shots for him. Stop the clock with 2:34 left to go here in the third. Again, we'd like to thank all of our proud sponsors of our broadcast coverage here this season for the Jack Riley Holiday Tournament. Fort Lee PBA, Cafaso's Fairway Market, The Finest Construction, Fort Lee Soccer Club, Rusin and DeRue Electric, Bridgman Basketball Camp, Fort Lee VFW, Visions Federal Credit Union, It's Greek to Me, Connect One Bank, Bergen Black Sox, Senator Builders, UCS Strength and Speed, the Collective Salon, and the Fort Lee Education Association. Shot from the outside, Almanazar with the rebound. That time, a shot a little too wild there. Izatro went right around the contact after Vanzini was trying to flop his way to an offensive foul. He's fortunate he didn't get called for the and one. As Izatro gets around him and lays it in. He's got 4 points, all of which have come here in the third. And the lead is back down to 10, 40-30 with the timeout taken on the floor as you're watching exclusive broadcast coverage of the 2025 Jack Riley Holiday Tournament. 2:09 left to go here in the third. Memorial now administering a little full court pressure out of the timeout, trying to speed up and force a turnover. They do just that, and Zwin gets the steal and the hoop. Trying to go for a three-point play as well. No foul was called. So Memorial back to within 8. The alley with a touch pass off to the near side. Ryan Abulaban, who's come into the game and quickly takes a shot for Wayne Valley. Three-point shot, no good that time for the senior. So Memorial has found their way back into this game, thanks to their defense and an opportunistic offense. Jrht. Zuin, who has 6 points. Under 90 seconds left to go in the frame. Jrht near center court. Getting it over. Here's a high arcing three in the corner, and Durstein might have gotten a piece of it. Now Manazar's three-point shot didn't come close. As Vialli gets it back up top to Flower. Closing into the final minute of the third quarter here from Fort Lee's East Gymnasium. Manzini trying to get it down low. Vialli turnaround shot is blocked away. Durstein has the ball fortuitously find its way to his hands. He gets fouled on his way up, and that'll send Durstein to the foul line for his first points of the game, potentially, as the big man will head to the foul line with 53.5 seconds left to go, as that foul was charged against Lopez, his first. Durstein missing on the first foul shot attempt. Durstein had a big performance against Teaneck. 16 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks against the Highwaymen in their last game back before Christmas on December 22nd. Durstein misfiring on both foul shot attempts, so he's still scoreless, and it turns out to be a great foul for Memorial. 40-32, Tigers once again trying to pull to within 6, which is the closest they've been in quite some time. A bit of a flop there by Wayne Valley again, and the referee's not buying it, and that leads to the penetrating drive and the dish off down low to Lopez, who got hacked from behind. And now that'll set up a foul shooting opportunity for Anthony Lopez, who's 1 of 2 at the line here today. 37 seconds left in the third quarter. First foul shot by Lopez is no good. Lopez with 7 points in this game, all of which have come in the first half. Second foul shot is good, so he's 2 of 4 at the line. First point since halftime for the sophomore, who's got 8 points. And now the lead is 7 for Wayne Valley, 40-33. The alley mid-range jumper, no good. It's been an off night here for him when it comes to shooting. The alley had 11 points. He averages 27 points per game this season. Memorial, will they hold for one final shot this time around? Back in the first half, Coach Schroback was asking his team to do that, and they went against his instructions and nearly coughed up another basket to Wayne Valley in the process. 3 seconds left. Trying to get it up top. Zuin from deep, and he almost banked in a long-range 3, and that falls to the wayside. 40-33, the lead for Wayne Valley after 3 quarters of play. Stick around as we'll be right back for the start of the fourth here in our first game of day number 2 of the 2025 Jack Riley Holiday Tournament. To the fourth quarter we go. 40-33. The lead for Wayne Valley. Viale will start with a mid-range jumper attempt, no good, and then Pogorlak gets called for the over-the-back foul, trying to crash the offensive boards. For Greg Pogorlak, his first foul of the game. First for Wayne Valley. Manazar down the near wing, and he fumbles it away as Flower just steals it one-on-one. That is what Bryce Flower does. Exceptional in the steal category. Flower, nice give and go. Pogorlak could not contort the body enough to lay that one in off the feed from Viale. Memorial outscored Wayne Valley in that third quarter, 14-12 margin. Lopez handing it off. Jrht, his teammate, right there, right in front of him, almost like a football handoff between quarterback and running back. And caroms off of Wayne Valley last, so possession will stay here with a minute gone by in the fourth quarter for Memorial. Again, trying to capture their first win of the season. Here's a jump shot from up top, no good again by Josue Zuin. Three-point shot just has not been falling at all here in this tournament for Memorial. Wayne Valley trying to win in their first game here in the tournament. Set up a chance to play the winner of game number 2 on Tuesday. Viale's three is off the mark and out of bounds. Tyler Viale came into this game with 11 made threes in his first 3 games of the season. Again, he was impressive last year here at the Jack Riley Holiday Tournament, averaged 15 points per game for Wayne Valley over the course of 3 games where they went 2-1. Finished in 3rd place in the tournament. Zuin gets it out into the corner. Here's a long ball 3, and Toronto knocks it in. His second made 3 of the game. And now the lead has shrunk to 4, 40-36. This is the closest that Memorial has been in quite some time, as Wayne Valley's offense has dried up a bit here in this second half. Looking for Vanzini inside. Pogorlak up top trying to find Viale. Double team trying to come to him to pry it away. Memorial does just that. A give and go inside, and Memorial is back to within 2. Josue Zuin getting the benefit of the dish from Toronto on the 2-on-1 break after Viale had it coughed up. Brazilian comeback attempt here by Memorial. Viale turns around and finally gets the mid-range jumper to go. Tyler Viale's first made bucket of the fourth quarter. He's got 13. 42-38. And that's going to be an offensive foul whistled against Memorial, and Marzik Principe pushed off on the defender. Got called for the offensive foul. That'll be the first team foul for Memorial here in the fourth quarter. 1 foul apiece for each team as we come up on 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. 42-38 lead for Wayne Valley. Feed over to the far side. There's a long-range offering that time by Brian Lee, number 10. Rebound tipped around and secured. Possession for Memorial. Zuin getting it up top to Rodriguez. Zuin to the near side, getting it down low. Jrht, turnaround shot, no good. Lee with a rebound and the far side block. Rabeau getting it into the front court. Good ball movement. Viale thought about the 3. Had his pass, though, deflected away. Turnover for Wayne Valley. Closing in on the midway point of the fourth quarter. 4-point game. Wayne Valley has been in control for the majority of this one. and most of the time by double digits in the second half. Memorial has cut into that deficit, have closed to within 2, the closest. And a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Mark Schroback as he saw potentially another turnover on the horizon. Timeout with 3:51 left to go here in the fourth. 42-38 lead for Wayne Valley on top of Memorial. And again, we thank all of our proud sponsors as seen on your screen for their support in bringing us the sights and sounds to you fans at home. (42-38) Memorial with possession. 3:51 left to go here in the fourth. Each team trying to win their first game of this Jack Riley Holiday Tournament in 2025. Into the corner, Rodriguez bottled up. He's in trouble, looking for an outlet, trying to spin his way out of trouble, and in doing so, picked up his pivot foot and gets called for the traveling violation. So out of the Memorial timeout, the Tigers turn it over. Vialli in the 2-on-1 the other way. Got around the defense and lays it high off the glass and in. Vialli with such a great balance in the floor, knowing how to avoid and sidestep that last defender and get the lay-in. So a big swing there after the timeout. Here's Jrht open from 3, and Jrht knocks in his second consecutive 3 from that identical spot on the floor. He's got 9 on 3 made threes in the game. Now Vialli again. Pull it back out to the near side, now on the baseline. 44-41 lead for Wayne Valley. And Zini inside the zone, flashing at the foul line. And Zini getting it up top to his leading scorer. Now Flower is the beneficiary of a beautiful feed underneath. Bryce Flower with his first 2 points of the game. 46-41. Rodriguez, along with it to the near side, gets it back up top. Jrht red hot from that side. Can he continue? No. That time it rolls in and out and strip, and it's going to be a foul whistled against Memorial before that foul or that steal could lead to a lay-in. Even from our vantage point on the far side of the gymnasium, you could kind of hear the slap of a hand on skin. So that foul will go against Memorial and will wipe off what would have been a layup. Little behind-the-back feed, and Vialli the beneficiary of that feed. He's now filling it up here in the fourth quarter. He's up to 17. He's got 6 in this fourth. And Zuin was trying to get around that last defender. That time Christian Vanzini is charged with a foul. Each team with 2 fouls apiece with 2:08 left to go. 7-point lead for Wayne Valley. As Jrht was trying to go up for it, and it's going to be last touch off of him. So it's possession for Wayne Valley. Vialli. Wayne Valley, no rush here. They want to take some time off the clock and secure themselves a victory here in this tournament. Memorial got to within 2 in the fourth quarter. The execution, especially off of turnovers and transition points, have been a factor in the last couple of minutes with this man, Tyler Vialli, trying to get his team across the finish line. A couple of big layups have given them some breathing room. 1:28 left to go here in the fourth. Vanzini will inbound it, and it's stolen away by Jrht. Jrht off the steal, sets and fires, and he hits the three. Eric Jrht has come alive from that spot on the floor here in the fourth quarter, I should say. He has knocked in 3 3-pointers in the fourth quarter alone. He's got a game-high 12 points here from Memorial, and the Tigers, again, not going quietly. They're down by only 4, 48-44. This is a Memorial side that had connected on only 2 total 3-pointers before Jrht went off in this fourth quarter. He averages 12.5 points per game, and he's just around his average now with 12 on the 4 made triples in this afternoon's ball game. 48-44, 1:23 left in the fourth. Each team with 2 fouls committed apiece, so it's still some fouls to give for Memorial. That allows them to be ultra aggressive here as they administer the full court pressure right out of the timeout. Flower getting it to Vialli to the near side. Good recovery defense by Memorial as they play it out. Rodriguez extending the pressure. Closing into the final minute of the fourth quarter. Wayne Valley trying to salt away this win. Rabeau getting it around the perimeter. Kind of surprised that they haven't tried to foul here because they have fouls to give. Here's the pressure in the double team. Vialli on the baseline. Vialli passes up a chance at the hoop. And again, it's just a game of keep away here by Wayne Valley. Precious time coming off the clock, and now eventually the foul administered by Memorial, but it's only 47 seconds now left to go in the game. They could have done that earlier because they still have 2 more fouls to give before it sends Wayne Valley to the foul line. Almanazar picked up his second. Flower nearly lost his balance on the inbound. Rabeau right down the middle of the lane. Nobody picked him up, and an easy 2 there for Adam Rabeau. He's got 6. 50-44, Wayne Valley in front. Closing in the final 30 seconds of regulation. Isidro trying to race around, and he could not get it, and now he's going to get called for the ensuing reach-in foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul against Memorial with 27.1 seconds left to go here in regulation. So it looks like Wayne Valley will have enough here to survive, and we'll play the winner of game number 2 on Tuesday. Vialli, again, easy take to the rim, and then for good measure, the foul administered, and now it's going to be a chance at a 3-point play for Vialli, who has a chance with a foul shot to get to 20 points, even on an off shooting night by his lofty standards. Vialli gets the shooter's roll. He is at 20 points. So another game where he's at least 20 points. He averages 27 a game in the beginning of the season. What a start of the year for the 6'4 senior. That shot was deflected, and Wayne Valley will just try to dribble it out. And Vanzini getting to the rim for another lay-in. So Christian Vanzini adds to his total with 13. And Wayne Valley will be victorious by a final score of 55-44. As Wayne Valley will move to 3-1 on the season, while Memorial will fall to 0-6. So Memorial will play in the first game on Tuesday, while Wayne Valley will await the victor of our second game that will be coming up right after this, as it's going to be Fort Lee taking on Passaic, as they'll be playing then later on Tuesday. So for everybody here from East Gymnasium, I'm Dan Long saying so long, take care, and we'll see you for game number 2 coming up here on the Fort Lee Athletics YouTube channel.